Afternoon. So this isn't the video I intended to make for Christmas, but it turns out Legends Arceus takes 80 hours to 100%, and I'm about 40-something hours in. So I figured I'd celebrate the true meaning of the season, capitalism. So if you're anything like me, you need more sleep. Put the phone up. It's okay. Anyway, you're also probably very familiar with these words.
Today's sponsor.
We're all sponsored. But first, this video is sponsored by.
This episode brought to you by.
Probably also familiar with violently assaulting the right side of your phone until they get over with. Well, I decided not to skip sponsored segments and instead waste my time and try out the sponsorships. So I've got not one, not two, but 5 products that have been advertised by hundreds of YouTubers across this wonderful platform, and I want to talk about all of them. This is gonna be rough, but anywho, I'm gonna start with So, if I'm being honest, this has been my daily driving wallet for a few years now, to the point to where the color has almost entirely chipped off on the back. For those of you who don't know what a Ridge wallet is, they're a minimalist style front pocket metal wallet that prioritizes holding cards. Now, if I'm being honest, they're a touch on the expensive side, but at least in my experience, they last forever. They claim to be, quote, built for life, and I've had mine a good few years, and besides the aesthetics, it's in pretty good shape. Luckily for me, I don't care about aesthetics, like, at all. I honestly really like this damn thing. The price is... holy shit, that's a hard price to sell. But this damn wallet has lasted a few years, and it's in pretty decent shape, and I'm pretty sure it's still got a good few years left in it. I hope. Because I can't afford a new one. I like not having a thick wallet stuffed in my back pocket, but hell, I don't really like having my phone, keys, or wallet in my pocket as is, so the thinner design helps in my weird case. This segment was short, but moving on to Audible. This section might be even shorter. Audible is an audiobook service owned by Amazon, the absolutely amazing company who has never ever done anything wrong. If you couldn't hear the sarcasm dripping off that sentence, Amazon doesn't treat its workers very well. However, I am not qualified to talk about that, so feel free to research it on your own, but I'm not going to comment on it much further. Anyway, Audible. Now, since this is an audiobook service, I had to pick an actual book to read, which is good, because my preferred way to read is following along with an audiobook or reading the actual book. I don't get it either, but it works. The free trial whatever thingy I signed up for gave me 1 free audiobook, so I chose The Shining. From what I can tell, you get a free audiobook a month if you have a membership. However, I hit him with the good old free trial and cancel before I pay for another month. So the only book I have is The Shining, which I'm pretty sure I get to keep, so, I mean, that's nice. But in short, I mean, it's just a basic audiobook service. I like it and all. It lays out the type of content's nice, and it's, easy to understand. But, like, it's nothing special. They just sponsored literally everyone. Anyway, next is Opera. It's the only web browser built for gamers. I hate myself for saying that. A couple of cool features you can keep track of and change your web browser performance, which what the fuck does any of this mean? I have no idea how any of this stuff works, but, like, it's cool that it's there. There's also the GX Corner, which is a bunch of gaming news all mixed together, and it's honestly kind of cool. There's also a shit ton of customization options. I can make my background this. For someone who tends not to wear any headphones, this is great. Typing in this goddamn browser is an experience I absolutely love, but there's one feature I use the most. The web browser has a pretty decent built-in ad blocker, which is nice because the internet is filled with so many ads. Here's a clip of me playing Tetris without blocking the ads, and here's with it blocking the ads. It's not really a secret that the internet is a sucky place filled with so many goddamn ads. I'm making the same goddamn Popeyes ad 5 times while watching a 15-minute game theory video. Speaking of ads, mobile games tend to have a lot of them, and the last 2 products here are mobile games, so let's just jump into World... Alright, so technically I lied. I played the PC version of this game. There is a mobile game, but Supposedly the PC and console are better, and I wanted to give the game a fair shot, so that's the one I decided to play. And here is that.
Alright, let's find it in the downloads folder. Alright, install. Ugh. Game Center. What is this? I don't know how I feel about this. Loud. Okay. Turning that down. Sure, I guess it can be loud. What? Man, this is a bad time to get the hiccups. Alright, fine. Is there a create account button? Cover, there we go. I don't have one. Fine, just this one time, use this one. What? Alright, fine. Choose the in-game name. Okay. Does that work? Choose in-game password. What? Sure. I don't want to check my email. Why is this so complicated? No, it brought me to... Why? No, I didn't want you to bring me to my email page. So,
how are you? Come around.
Okay.
The assault's already begun. We need to hurry.
Come up with a name for the shaman as well.
In honor of your grandfather?
What the... Okay.
That'll certainly scare the enemy, but I'm afraid you won't be able to spell it.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's make some extra holes in that there clunker. Aim at an enemy vehicle and fire.
I'm trying. What is going on over there?
Destroyed. Let's move to town.
Okay. What?
About death machine.
It instills fear, but it's not very original.
I am so lost.
Oh, good lucky. We were certainly missing your style around here.
Okay.
Move to the center. Stay focused.
I am so confused. But okay, I will try. Boom. Okay.
Oh, there's plenty for everyone.
There's more. Okay. Okay. I am so lost. What the? Okay. What the? Okay. Why am I? Don't look over there. What?
That was hot. You've got my respect.
I'm
It's been some
so
time since I saw something
confused.
like this.
Thanks for the help. We won this fight. We have more battles ahead.
Oi, Sergeant Brooks. How about that medal?
Now, Betsy.
I'm so confused.
So, outside of my first impressions, I did play a single online match. I died, but anyway, I don't really like this game. However, I will give it is a very well-made game. I can see how people would like it, but I'm not in this game's target demographic. And that's okay, it's just not my thing. In my opinion, the controls are kind of obtuse, but they're tank controls, it's the purpose. They work for the game, but I was struggling with them. The aiming is something I didn't like, but again, it works for the type of game this is, which is a highly accurate tank-based battle royale. I can see how people would like it, I'm just not one of those people. However, the next game, I also didn't like that much, and that would be Raid. Now, I did play the mobile version of this game. I understand that the PC version would probably be giving this game a way better chance. However, I mean, come on. This game's always advertised as a mobile game, so I had to play it on mobile. So I downloaded the game and tried it out, and only played it for like 30 minutes.
Behold, Karok Castle, seat of King Tabor. This is where your journey begins. I fear
Okay.
that the king and his bannerlords have fallen to the shadow. Once noble and
The
just,
Raid
he has
Shadow
brought war
Legend.
upon his allies and ruin on his people. You and your champions must fight through his bannerlords, find him, and see if he has turned to Siroth.
Man, I'm just getting thrown right into this. I don't know who any of these people are. Why the
Siroth will
company?
not fall easily. Like all places in Teleria, there are multiple stages of defenders. You must defeat all stages to move forward with your journey.
Okay.
This is where you select your team and review the enemy champions before each battle. Each champion has unique skills and an affinity that makes them weak or strong against another affinity.
Alright, so the Pokemon
Magic beats
types.
spirit, spirit beats force, force beats magic, and void is special. Void champions have no direct weaknesses against other affinities.
So
You
like
have only two
Pokemon?
champions. Let us pick your team. Well done. Notice that your leader has an aura skill. These provide special bonuses to all allied champions in a battle.
Okay.
The arrows above each enemy's head show how your champion's affinity matches up against theirs. An affinity advantage means a more effective attack, more damage, and a higher chance to crit.
Cool. Oh, that was the one that hit multiple people. Okay. Okay. Okay.
levels drop artifacts, and here's your first. Artifacts are powerful items that boost your champion's stats.
Cool.
Along with special items, your champions will earn XP after every battle. Earn enough and they'll level up.
So, yeah, I got bored really quickly. It's not my type of game. This game subscribes to the mindset of men in full armor and girls in bikinis, and I will 100% put that in the thumbnail, but this gameplay just didn't pull my attention that much. I don't think I'll ever return to this game. That being said, it's well put together. For being a 3D mobile game, it works well and runs alright and looks fine. It's just not my thing. I couldn't get into the gameplay. I enjoyed it a little bit more than World of Tanks. I don't have a lot to say about it, good or bad. So I toyed around with ranking all of these next to each other while writing the script. Here's what I came up with. But it really doesn't matter. In fact, this whole video doesn't really matter. I know this video was short, but that's kind of the point. I don't want to put a large amount of effort here. It's Christmas. I'm gonna try and spend my time with people I care about, and you should too. I know that at the beginning I joked that the reason of the season was capitalism, but you really should spend it with your loved ones. So I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas.